Hi, um, my name is Jeff Poon. Um, I've been teaching in graphic design field for more than 20 something years, I guess, back to 93, I guess, 94 actually, I'm sorry. And, in 1996, I got the opportunity to teach in Kent State University as a TA. But TA there, it means just like instructor. That means you have to conduct the entire class by yourself. So at that moment, on and off, I have opportunity to teach people from different places, including American students, of course. And for myself, I think so far, I don't feel that's quite different that if compare, teaching for Asian students and American students or other students from all over the world. Uh, so, so it's a little bit hard to find a difference, except maybe say, students from the States, they have more exposure, they are more outspoken. In Asia, I think the students pretty much kind of conservative probably because they afraid to ask questions maybe. um, I do experience some extreme cases from American students as well. And I did have students actually come up to me to ask for an A. It's kind of interesting, and then they think they finish all the things that they deserve an A, things just like that. Of course, we always kind suggest that students should kind you know, uh, earn an A by themselves. It's not like, we're not going to grant any A to the student. I think student has to do much more, compared with the student I know about. Things is just not enough. But anyway, but I think those are extreme case. I do have students kind just like a very average students all the time. I mean, I do have students say, they know about and they got to work hard to be able to, get a good grade, things like that. I do have a many students, they actually work so hard to try to try get a better grade, things just like that. And I think the grade is not a problem, of course, at the end, whether they can learn something. I mean, I enjoy the moments that I have an opportunity to teach, especially back to many years ago in Kent State. Yes, it's nice student that really work so hard to try to, come up with a better project, things like that. Um, if we talk about the cultural differences, yes, but since the world be just, becoming a global village, and even though the barrier of the culture seems to be not that serious. It's just no longer, from my personal experience, I think I don't see that difference. Um, and again, I think it's like when the students kind of from the States, they kind of work in another culture, maybe they kind of be sensitive about things, but somehow we not teaching anything related. Yes, maybe we kind of a little bit we touch base with the culture thing, but it's not the real, not that the biggest part, of course. More or less we talk about with teaching design theory, know-how and practical design things just like that. So we actually some projects that to deal with clients like locally. I think even though American students when they came, kind of work better. Work quite good during the process for handling you know um, project and client things just like that. So that's the interesting thing. I don't know how people would really kind of criticize about some individual students about how to perform here in another part of the world and just like that. But I guess for myself, I think I don't see that much difference. Seriously, I think as long as the student is diligent, I want to learn more and open mind, don't mind to actually spend time to work on the project. No matter where they're from, I think they will get just something they want to get. That's my opinion. So I guess I got some student works that they I mean work I mean by the way I'm sorry I have some work that when a student came to Hong Kong to teach to study there, then I somehow had a chance to teach there, so I'm going to show you some work for that. I think that is typical what we're teaching here as well. I mean, no matter what kind of student they coming, and then we just do the same thing. So that's pretty much a similar thing. But let me share with you some American student they actually did for that for the project in my class, which was a long time ago, of course. So let me do a share now. I guess oh, hang on a second. Let's share some screens. Okay, here we go. All right. So I hope you can see the thing I'm seeing on my screen. So I'm going to share with you some work that our student who took my typography class. This is something they actually did. And okay, move on. It's a brochure, but you can tell it's about punctuation. Okay, quest. And then let me show you another one. Alice, I don't know whether I can see that. All right, here we go. So this is the one page. It's about programs, design ideas about ideas. Typography projects again. Yeah, most of the times I teach typography. So this is the science problem. Again, the same project. So, I think most of the students can explore more. Once they can explore more, I think they can easily find out, there's a lot of approaches for that. So this student, he used puzzles to do it. I mean, as an idea to apply for the project. Then we've got another one. Same student, very talented designers and students. And this is like the punctuation elements. Yes. Yes, this is hanging punctuation. End quote. Hyphen, apostrophe, quotation, as then. Okay, so you see, I think this is some kind of proof that, when students come here, I don't feel they kind of working better or worse. It doesn't really on that matter. I think they kind of pretty much work in the average, I guess. It just talk about whether they come from whatever. I mean, this is not that the reason why and how they can work out on something. I think the point is they actually all did a good job if they really want to work hard. This is something I kind of feel about for this many years. I've been teaching students like all over the world, basically. Not especially for American students, but I think for American students, a lot of them come with very, very talented students all the time because, the exposure they got from their background, I guess, and at least they would like to. I think they also don't mind to explore more. I guess that's the reason how to make them different. But in general, I mean, generally speaking, I think people are pretty much, very not the same, but somehow very close, I guess, in terms of their background kind of affecting the desired outcome, things just like that. I think that pretty average, so that's what I kind of come up with, from my experience. Thank you to and I mean thank you to share with me with this kind of opinion and experience, I guess. Okay, see you.